knowing something's happening and proving it is a different thing.
Yeah.
In Stevens County, for instance, they had spent enough money on bridges to rebuild every bridge in the county 3 times. So they knew it was non-assistant materials, but they couldn't prove which particular ones.
Yeah.
And only through having a grand jury system and going after the tax part of the people, which was maybe in a different county, could you get at the bottom of this?
Yeah. How did you figure out, I guess, what was like the first kind of domino to fall that you figured out that, hey, there's something going on, something going on here, and then it leads to everyone, you figuring out that everyone's...
Well, Stevens County, a homeowner had gotten fed up with their lousy roads and bridges and had started a county grand jury. And we found out later on they would brag about for 40 years they had gone to county grand juries and all lied and skated. And so that wasn't of concern to them. And they had done the same thing here. The weakness is that if you're a county commissioner and I'm a supplier and we do a non-existent material deal for $10,000 worth of lumber that doesn't exist, I get a check from the county for $10,000 and I give you $5,000 in cash. My problem is I pay taxes on total $10,000 unless I have what's called a phony backup invoice supplier, which makes it look like I bought the lumber or whatever it is from them for 90% of the cost. Then I get a deduction for cost of goods sold, and I only have pay taxes on the 10% disposal profit. The weakness of this system is that phony backup invoice supplier is in deep trouble tax-wise. And that was not in Stevens County. That was Dorothy Griffin is one of them that was in the other part of the state. And confronting her with her tax returns and with her phony invoices was enough to change her into a government witness, and she did a whole bunch of tapes of suppliers that helped prove tax, and then we picked out the right supplier, luckily, out of the 13 only one. We did a psychological analysis for weeks to figure out which supplier to approach, because if we did the wrong one, we were dead. And all the rest told us to pound sand. Luckily, we turned one supplier, and he went and did his business with a whole bunch of commissioners, and that caused the avalanche of pleas.
Right, and then you open the spider web and you realize how far this goes out.